Hey everyone! Welcome back to another episode of Hero Spotlight. This week, we're presenting you with a new hero, Barats, the Dino Rider, and his dinosaur, Detona. Barats is a tank who excels at dueling and devastating his enemy. Barats' passive allows his companion, Detona, to grow bigger when he deals skill damage to enemies, gaining them extra defense and resilience for the upcoming fights. And the crowd control nature of Barats' second skill and ultimate skills gives him a chance to rampage through the enemy formation with ease. First skill, so-called teamwork. Detona spits contaminated oil in the fan-shaped area in front, dealing damage to and slowing down enemies. Barats then drops the firecracker onto the contaminated oil and ignites it, dealing damage to enemies in the area for a second time. The area of effect of so-called teamwork will expand when Barats' passive Big Guy reaches 6, 11, 16, and 21 stacks. So-called teamwork is Barats' major damage source. The short cooldown and decent damage can help Barats quickly stack up his passive, allowing him to get the advantage early on. Second skill, Missile Expert. Barats fires missiles at the designated area. The missiles will belch out a blast of flames from the rear upon landing, pushing enemies away and inflicting damage on them at the same time. This skill works mighty handy both when Barats wants to initiate a fight for his teammates and when Barats is on the run. Ultimate, Detona's Welcome. Detona locks onto an enemy hero. If the target doesn't leave Detona's hunting range within a short period, Detona will devour the target, suppressing the target for some time. Then Detona spits the target out, inflicting damage on them. If Detona devours an enemy hero, Barats and Detona become immune to control effects and unable to move, while still being able to turn in any direction. If the enemy hero spat forth by Detona hits other enemy heroes or the wall, the enemy hero spat forth plus the enemy's hit will further take damage and be stunned. Detona's Welcome makes Barats a true teamfight machine. Barats can devour the enemy core damage dealer and spit them onto his allies, so that his allies can vaporize the enemy target. Or, Barats can take the initiative and devour the enemy vanguard, then spit them out to stun the enemy crowd, initiating a teamfight without breaking a sweat. Passive, Big Guy. Each time Barats and Detona deal damage to a target, Detona gains 1 stack of Big Guy that lasts for a while, capped at 25 stacks. Each stack of Big Guy enlarges Detona's size and earns Barats and Detona extra defense and resilience. Big Guy is the core of Barats' mechanics. The extra defense and resilience buff granted by it allows Barats and Detona to rampage through the enemy crowd intact. What's more, the passive will enhance Barats' basic attack once it reaches high stacks, further boosting Barats' damage-dealing ability. Barats seizes the chance to push the enemy carry toward himself. Then he commands Detona to devour the enemy carry. And carry has been spat onto her teammate Tigreal, and they're both stunned. 2 birds killed with 1 stone. The enemy Tigreal and Selena both cast their control skills. Well, it looks like Barats wasn't affected too much thanks to his passive. Barats and Detona now throw themselves onto the enemy Tigreal and Karina. GG. That's all for this episode of Hero Spotlight. For more gameplay and tactics of Barats, stay tuned to Hero Academy and Road to Mythic. Until next time, we'll be seeing you in the land